I've generated over $100 million with cold email, and here's my exact tech stack for 2025. Everything has changed this year. How do we crush it? What is our exact tech stack to ensure deliverability right now? If you've looked at any of my videos over the past couple years, you've seen how much things have changed. First, I went viral for my original cold email template back in 2017. Then we wrote the book on cold email, but what works now? Because cold email is not like Facebook ads, and anybody who says it is fundamentally misunderstands the platform. You're not spending $300 and getting a meeting with cold email. Cold email is more like those letters that you receive in the mail. I can sit here with a straight face and tell you that I can guarantee 5,000 sends a month for whatever, a couple $100s a month, and that your target market will see it. And then if you need help with scripting, etc., you can join AB Mastermind, where we talk about it 6 times a week, and we have dozens and dozens of hours of courses that tell you exactly what to write. For cold email in 2025, I want you to memorize one word, and that is infrastructure. Sounds complicated, but that is where we are as a sending society now. You have to build a connection of tools in order to make sure that your emails hit the inboxes properly. As part of your infrastructure build, we need a few key pieces. First, we need a lead pool. That's basically a list of leads. Then you need a verification waterfall to find the emails. Then you'll need to customize the campaigns, send the emails somehow, manage your warm leads as they come in. I'll give you a spoiler right now. The place to go for help is right where you are right now with me, Alex Berman. What is a lead pool? This is a place where leads exist. The simplest and most straightforward one is LinkedIn Sales Navigator. In here, you can just search for leads using lead filters, pick your geography or your job titles, etc., and you can find company lists here. I also like to use Apollo, which is a lead database and just lets you search leads. Very similar to Sales Navigator, but more of the data is provided here. Whether that data is correct or not, we'll find out later on in this tech stack, but you just need a raw list. Third place I like to go is Built With, which lets you search by technology. So if you have a competitor that is installed on people's websites, let's say I'm selling website design and I only want to build for people that have WordPress websites, I can just type in WordPress here, and Built With will give me a list of all the URLs of every website on the internet that has WordPress. And I can just download that lead list here. 33 million currently active websites with WordPress. Or if you're more specific, you can go with any sort of front-facing tool. Let's say you want to target HubSpot customers. They're all here on Built With. So now you have your list of leads, but we need to make sure that the emails are legitimate. And for that, we're going to use a verification waterfall. Instead of putting all of these logos in here, like Find Email or DataMG or Hunter, all I'm going to do is say use Clay. Because in Clay, all you have to do is click Add Enrichment, type in the word waterfall, and hit this work email button. And built for you is this list. Now, of course, you're going to want to use APIs instead of Clay credits, but if you want more info on that, check out my Clay video. For lead verification, we'll use Clay using this stack of tools. Now, if you've read my book, Cold Email Manifesto, you know I love custom cold email campaigns, writing pitches, writing custom first lines, etc., etc. Now, you can still do this manually, but you can also use Clay for this. And Clay has a perfect integration with ChatGPT. Here, I'm using it to find the niche, to find the ideal client profile, who the biggest competitors are, writing an amazing idea, finding a childhood story that the customer might relate to, their biggest fear as an entrepreneur, their mission. So there's a ton of stuff that you can use GPT for, and it plugs right into Clay. For customization, we're going to use Clay and ChatGPT. To send the cold emails themselves, my favorite tool is smartlead.ai. Smartlead is very similar to what I used to use with Instantly, except it's more up to date. So for sending the emails, I like Smartlead. Now there's one step we're missing here, which is how do you set up the inboxes themselves? For this, I recommend joining the AB Mastermind because we have our own setup that we use, but otherwise I'll just put custom SMTP here. You can find a bunch of providers out here. If you just Google custom SMTP for cold email, there's a ton of them. My specific recommendation is to join the Mastermind, and you can use ours that we use internally. Otherwise, there's a ton of them out there, and they're all varying qualities, so I don't want to recommend anyone except ours. If you want this one, go to alexberman.com/mastermind, and you can join it, and only as a Mastermind member can you get this custom SMTP set up. And it's only a couple $100 a month, and it ensures deliverability. Then once the leads are coming in, you're going to want to manage those warm leads using a CRM. And for that, I like close.com. I also don't mind just putting everything into a Google Sheet, and then you can just warm call and warm text the leads as they come in. So this is the cold email stack for 2025. Exactly what's working right this second. You can screenshot this and you can use this. If you need any help, of course, just contact me. You can reply to this video that you're seeing, or you can just join the AB Mastermind, and I'll help you one-on-one to set this up. In a second, I'll share with you another interesting video. Smash that like button, and I'll talk to you in a second. To a strong 2025.